What's up, aliens? My name is Stay Laughing, and welcome back to the channel. Today's episode is brought to you by Arrogant Aliens. This is the Abduction. What a wonderful Sunday. Yes, Sunday broadcast. We are so happy to be coming to you live from Earth. We're going to do a quick war, not too many replays, but let's get started. And then afterwards, we're going to get into the discussion that we started in the last episode of the HogRider versus the BigBomb. And on top of that, we got some huge news. Is giving their fans the opportunity to come up with a new troop idea. That's right. If you come up with a new troop idea, you can win some gems, you can get ignition, and most foremostly, probably have a troop named after you. We're going to get into those details after the war recap. We're also going to declare war, but let's jump right into it. Looks like someone needs some troops. Give them some whiz. We don't want to waste. We normally just pack up with one goblin, but we're going to wait for a couple more whiz to cook up. It was a W. And I gotta say, I am most impressed with the way this clan has been coming together these last couple wars. Big ups to everyone who participated. But you guys gotta remember, both attacks are required in any one of our clans. You need to make sure that you're using both attacks. We are looking for consistency rather than just uninert mayhem. But let's jump right into it. There was definitely a couple replays that I saw and I wanted to highlight. And let's just start off with Ziggen. And he's attacking number 7. This is a fresh hit. And he's going to start off by breaking open this wall compartment with these 4 earthquake spells, making sure that the pathing to the town hall is just basically a clear. Let's a little bit. There we go. So he's going to drop his golem first that was in the clan castle, and that's going to draw the attention of that expo and a couple of these defenses. Backing that up with a whole bunch of archers and some Harry Potters. Then come the line of Valkyrie, dropping that rage in front of the Valkyrie so that they run forward into it and go directly into the core, making sure that that big bomb doesn't do much damage by dropping a heal spell. You got the golem over here on the left side, tanking this whole compartment of defenses, while a couple of Valkyrie are on the outside cleaning up. Got the queen down south side, taking out some of these buildings, but she's targeted by this cannon. Drops that second rage, the last spell he has in his troop spacing. That queen is just about to go down, and there she goes. Up top, it looks like the strength of P.E.K.K.A. and the Barbarian King. 2 Valkyrie are left. And they are cleaning up house. 2 compartments left. It looks like on one side, we got a P.E.K.K.A. walls. And on the other side, we got 2 Valkyrie and the Barbarian King putting in absolute work. Come on, get both of these buildings down. Oh, that just is able to take that Barbarian King down. But there goes the P.E.K.K.A. Can the P.E.K.K.A. get to these last 2 defensive buildings before time runs out? Oh my goodness, the P.E.K.K.A. with less than 5% health. Now making her way down to these level 8 walls, these skull walls. These are probably my favorite looking walls. 10 seconds left. Can this P.E.K.K.A break through this wall and get this mortar? Oh my goodness. 3, 2, 1. And for the 3-star. Awesome. Such a dramatic 3-star Ziggen. Good job. There was also one more highlight, and this was coming from our defensive side. I wanted to highlight, as you can see in the war stats, there is not a most heroic defense, and I don't get that. Message to Supercell, every defense I think is a win if it's not a 3-star. So if we can keep that going, there's definitely some defenses that needed to be highlighted in this war, but for some reason there wasn't a replay. Also, you guys heard it here first. I've come up with an idea, and that is the idea of the half replay speed. If you guys want to see that added into the game, put a comment down below. Hashtag half speed. Let's get some support. Let's get that movement going for some half speed. That would be awesome. But this is a defensive replay. And after this replay, we're going to start war. But this is Slayer 370Z, and he's defending against them. And their number one dropped a HogRider just to pull out that clan kill. But we got 2 Valkyrie, 1 Harry Potter, and a baby dragon in there with those gold wings. Those are awesome. That baby dragon looks so awesome enraged. Number 1 uses the 4 Earthquake combination to break open this compartment. In the likes, I'm thinking he wants to try to path his troops into the core and to that town hall. But these Valkyrie cannot seem to get a hit on this golem because the golem's moving just too fast for them to get a hit off. But once that single Inferno tower locks onto that golem, it's basically popcorn. I've always thought that the single target Inferno deals more damage to an overall set of troops, because once that Inferno tower gets going past the second in rage, it's dealing almost 1800 damage per second, and that is a huge overpower. But after these Valkyrie are deployed, they start to make their way around the ring, but he's just too late with the rest of his troops. And these Valkyrie up here are all alone getting eaten up by these defenses. Number 1 is finally starting to sprinkle in a couple of troops. He wants to try to just go for the percentage, but it looks like he might not get it. Another Valkyrie is dropped, saving his 2 spells. It doesn't make sense. 32%. Now coming in all the rest of the Valkyries, but they're just getting eaten up by these defenses. Could have used a couple breakers there. He finally does, but it's too late. Drops a rage spell. 40%. It's not enough. 45%. Oh, so close. Awesome defense. As we know, in all of our clan families, we promote defense. Defense will win us a championship. So keep that in mind when you're trying new layouts. Make sure that you challenge your clanmates to ensure that your layout is as prime as it can be. Now that we just highlighted a few of our war attacks and defenses, we're going to go on and start it off. It's about time. Abracadabra. There it is. 10 versus 10. We're going to quickly discuss the idea that we're discussing in the episode before, and that is the HogRider versus the BigBomb. I'm not exactly sure if the audio was as good as it could have been, but some of my message was being a little delayed, so I kind of want to just go over what we were discussing, and that is basically at Town Hall 9 and down in the Aliens clan family. I highly recommend that you max out your hogs as soon as possible. They are so viable and so strong that you can basically overpower any defense. In my village, I've kind of counteracted some of the hogs that I've seen by pairing up my big bombs with a single mini bomb. And by doing that, it gives that extra punch of damage. Level 6 mini bombs deal 42 damage. And on top of a giant bomb, 250 damage, a double is going to turn those hogs basically into bacon, and that's what you want to do. This is one. As you can see, I have 2 big bombs and a staggered mini bomb per each. And over that's 2 giant bombs and staggered in 2 mini bombs just for that extra punch of damage. That's going to be over 584 points of damage. I'm not sure anybody's going to be able to heal through that. We got a couple days left on our level 4 bomb tower. I'm super excited about that. Let's request for some troops. Our level 6 wizards finally finished. I'm super happy that they finally got those red coats to help them charge up those fists of fury. But I'm a little perplexed as what troop to upgrade next. As you can see, we got some resources. We just want to probably save up. I'm thinking of either maxing out those Harry Potters, which would be nice, or maybe hitting up some of these baby dragons. I think that's the direction I want to go in. Leave a comment down below if you guys would like to suggest what troop you think I should save up for. But it's time. Let's talk about the Clash of Clans new troop idea, the fan art contest. About a couple days ago, Supercell released to their forum, and it is basically quoted. I'm going to read it right directly from the page. It says, it's time for another Clash of Clans contest. This time, we want you to design a new troop for the game. Statistics and concept is totally up to you. Whether you want to make it a humorous approach or go serious route, the choice is yours. That's pretty awesome. So let's continue to read. It says the rules in the detail. Your troop must contain artwork. Your troop must be original and not copied from anywhere. Well, that makes sense. I'm sure Supercell doesn't want to have to fight someone over the copyright infringements. Entries close on Monday, the 1st of November. That's literally in 1 week. So if you guys come up with an idea and submit it within 1 week, let's see. There will indeed be a gem reward. That's awesome. First place is going to get 3,000 gems. Second place, 2,000 gems. Third place, 1,000. I think that could be more. Let's be serious. If the troop is going to be put into the game, they need to give you at least 10 racks. I'm thinking at least 10,000. Bands on bands. That's what I want to see. Post your entry in this thread. I'm going to leave a link down in the description, or try to. I've never done it before. 1 entry per person. And let's see. The last is moderators and staff will pick their favorite to be polled via Facebook on the following Monday. Okay, so within 2 weeks, they want to have the new troop available so that they can start to work on it and write the coding to place it into the game. Because I'm thinking that Supercell wants to have this update and new troop in for the Christmas update, which I'm super excited for. I can't wait for Christmas to show up. And if you scroll further down on the forum, it shows basically the blank troop info screen, which you're going to need to draw what the troop is going to look like. I'm not sure if stick figures is going to be okay. That's more of my Picasso. But we'll be able to see what we're going to do with it. I'm definitely going to come up with an idea. There are a lot of ideas that I've had for improving current troops, but that's definitely a discussion for another episode. If you like this video, smash that thumbs up. If you love this video, please definitely subscribe. My name is Stay Laughing. this has been the Abduction, and I think we already found somebody in for war, which is awesome. So it seems like it's pretty evenly matched up. I'm going to take a couple more detailing look at our enemy. As you guys know, I always scout every base from top to bottom. I know and figure out the best way for us to chess piece and win every war. My name is Stay Laughing. You guys have been awesome. Peace.